welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have a special guest today. Miss Chloe is here. She and I have been friends for like over a year when she moved here from Denver, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to work together at Sephora. She knows all things makeup. She's got a blog. She's amazing. And so I wanted to do a video with her today. And our video, we did not come up with this on our own. I recently subscribed to Mel Thompson's YouTube channel, and I was looking through like her videos, and she has a video called Makeup I Refuse to Purchase But I Actually Really Want to Try. And I'm like, like I have a lot of things that I want to try so bad, but for one reason or another I refuse to purchase it, right? So I thought that would be a fun video to make, and Miss Chloe did like her little list of products and I did my little list of products, and we're just going to compare thoughts here. Before we get started, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and don't forget, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. It really means the world to me. And I'm going to link all of Chloe's information on the description box down below, her Twitter, she's got a blog, yes, all of the fun stuff.
I'm everywhere.
She is everywhere. She's got a YouTube channel that she'll hopefully start soon.
At some point.
Yes. And I'm going to link it down below too, just in case she like ever uploads a video there.
Before I'm dead, if I ever upload a video.
So that you guys can subscribe to her too. So let's not wait any longer. Let's just go ahead and get started with this video.
So we're gonna start with the infamous Morphe palette that was with James Charles.
Ooh.
How much is that?
I think it's $38.
Oh yeah, $38. Oh yeah, I wrote it down. $39.
We knew that this was something that we both were gonna put in the list. Everything else is kind of like secret because we didn't want to show each other. Mm-hmm. I'll explain my reasons for not wanting to purchase the Morphe palette, or for refusing to purchase the Morphe palette. And it's basically that James Charles gets under my skin. He is very arrogant to me, and he thinks too much of himself, and so because I don't support him or his channel, I wouldn't support anything that he created. And even though that palette looks absolutely magical, like the palette looks beautiful, I want to try it so bad. The colors are so pretty.
So beautiful.
I can't try it. I can't make myself buy that palette. So it is a very like contradictory thing, but I just can't do it. What are your reasons?
So I feel like, okay, there's two things, because I feel like I'm also someone where his vibe just does not match my personality, so I'm not subscribed to him.
Yes. I have him blocked. I blocked him
from my life.
Yes. I have him blocked on Instagram and YouTube.
God. But he pops up everywhere.
He pops up everywhere.
It's
you
almost
can't
like,
escape him.
Even if you don't watch his channel, I feel like you probably know who James Charles is.
Yes.
But the reason I don't like this palette, like I would love to try it, but I don't think I'll ever purchase it, is because I feel like Morphe did him dirty. Because they had the original palette that was the, what is it, 35B? 35O? It's something like that. I think it's 35B.
35 something.
But anyways, it was like a rainbow palette. It was perfect. It was like basically what his palette is now, and I know that that's actually in the comments of his like promotions for that palette or whatever. And I feel like I can't imagine that it was doing bad, but I almost feel like they wanted it to do even better by just slapping his name on the packaging of it. And I feel like with other collaborations that they've done, specifically with like Jaclyn Hill, they've kind of given her like free reign to like do whatever she wanted with her palettes. And I mean, you can't tell me that kid's not creative. Like, he could have probably made a really cool palette, but I feel like they were like, no, we're gonna take this palette away, the 35B, we're gonna use the exact same thing, but just put your name on it. So I just feel like it's just like it's just got bad mojo around it. Like, I can't buy that. No, I'm gonna do that.
We don't like it. Alright, so moving on, I'm going to tell you guys my next product that I would really love to try, but I can't get myself to try it.
I'm excited to hear this.
Yes.
Like, oh, what'd you think?
So it is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder. Right?
Interesting.
It's that setting powder that everybody wants to like use for underneath the eyes, and everybody says it's the most like flawless thing. It is so smoothing. It makes your under eyes like looks
it's
so
like
good.
the new Laura Mercier.
Exactly. Yes. And everybody's talking about it. And this little compact to put underneath your eyes is $45. And I just can't make myself buy that. No.
Especially if it's like, you know, I feel like it's just, if certain people bring it up, then everyone's like, oh my god, yeah, it's amazing. But it's like, is it really? Is it?
Yes. And also, like, is it amazing enough to justify the $45 price tag?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I would really love to try that, but I can't make myself buy it.
So I have a question for you.
Yes.
If that is the only thing that is keeping you from getting that, if the price was cheaper, would you get it?
Yes. And I feel like a lot of things on here are because of the price.
It's just the price, yeah.
Let's say this was $35. I would probably try it.
So you need like a coupon day.
Yes, like a coupon day or something. And then maybe, but $45 for an under eye powder? Come on.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's an interesting one. Because I've never tried any Charlotte Tilbury. I'm afraid to tell you this.
What is it?
I feel like you're going to be sad. I feel like a product that I would love to try because of the glitters, but I don't want to ever purchase is the Huda Beauty, the new nude eyeshadow palette. I know. But I just feel like I see so many other palettes in that palette. Like, I feel like when I look at it, it's like, I feel like I can see like the Modern Renaissance palette, and I see like, you know, there's colors that I have from like my Naked 3 that I feel like I see in it. So if they would make the glitters separate, I would totally buy that one.
Okay. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
But it looks so pretty though.
So before my camera really interrupted us, I was telling Chloe that she really wants to try that Huda palette and not buy it, and I have it. So like, problem solved.
So while we were waiting, I did swatch that. They are really nice.
But she still doesn't want to buy it.
Yeah, I still probably would buy it, because another thing too, and I wrote down the price, so I should have known this, but I didn't know until you mentioned it again. I mean, it's $65.
It's
$65. Like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, it is quite pricey. I was telling her I only bought it because Huda always releases her palettes in like November, and all of her palettes have always been like the same price. But at Sephora, you get an extra discount as an employee in November, so I always get them 30% off. So for me, like, it's a little bit of a better deal, but it's expensive. So is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so my next product is...
Let's hear it.
The Farsali Jelly Beam Illuminator.
Okay, yes, I agree with that. I agree with that one.
So it's super hyped up on Instagram. It has an interesting texture. I've swatched it at the store and it actually looks like pretty, but I refuse to buy that one because it kind of looks disgusting. I don't know how I feel about putting that on top of like a powder.
Yes.
And I just don't think it's all that people make it to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like...
And to be honest, I feel like they went weird on that texture. Like, if you've ever gone into Sephora and like swatched that, and like you said, I feel like it's a product that would age badly. Like, if you didn't use that for a while, it's gonna get real funk nasty. So, but I feel like too, it's almost like if you want that same product, but you want it to like work and actually do what it's supposed to be doing, I would do that Stila one. So if you wanted to get that highlighter, but you wanted it to like do what it's supposed to be doing, I would do the Stila ones where it's like kind of like a cushion, because it's that same cream and it still feels really nice and looks wet, but it's not like gloopy. Like it's like putty. It's weird. Yeah. I agree with that one.
And here's the thing, like Chloe was mentioning how like it ages badly. At Sephora we have testers of it and people touch them all the time. It is the nastiest thing. Like we can't make enough testers of it so that it looks good, basically. Like people, because it dries out fast too, so then it's not that jelly consistency anymore. And so because of that, I refuse to buy that, but I would like to try it.
Yeah. I feel like I would love, if someone bought this for me, I would love you forever, but I just probably wouldn't buy it myself. It's the Velour Lash Vanity set for $270. But the only reason I wouldn't buy that is because, as Patty already knows, I went to Ulta and I got the Ardell version of that. So it's basically a lash kit that comes with, I want to say 12 pairs of lashes. So, I mean, you're like set for life, and it's really good if you do want to like post makeup on your Instagram, or if you have like a YouTube channel. That way you can use like tons of different kinds, or even if you're just someone who like really loves eyelashes, I think it's a really good deal. But I mean, for $270, like, I mean, that's ridiculous. And also you could do the same thing, but for $60, which is what I paid, or no, I paid $40. It's a $60 value. But I paid $40 for the Ardell ones, and the same thing. It's just not maybe as dramatic a lashes. So
yeah,
that was my other one.
I agree with that. I would not buy that either.
That's too much. It like hurts your hurts
and
your soul.
I do love velour lashes, but that is a steep price.
Yeah,
you're right. Moving on, my next one, and I feel like you might have this one on your list too.
Okay, let's hear it.
Natasha Denona palettes in general. I would love to try them. I have in fact like swatched them at work, and I think it is a great quality shadow. Not all of them, but most of them are. And so I would really like to try those, but I would not pay $129 for a palette. And those are like the cheap ones. Like, she's got palettes that are over $200. That is absolutely ridiculous. So I think with the exception of that tropical palette and the one that green camel one, I forgot what it was called. Those two I'm not interested in at all. But like the sunset palette looks really nice, and this one that I have here, what is it called? The Lila eyeshadow palette. I would love to try those, but I refuse to pay the price tag for those.
Okay, so I would have had that on my list, but I feel like I love those shadows so much. I feel like we swatch those in Sephora all the time because they're so beautiful, and like the colors are really unique, I feel like. So I feel like if it was like my birthday and maybe there was like a coupon and like, you know, the planets were aligned just right, I would probably buy it. So that's why I didn't put it on my list, but that is a good one.
Yeah, for now I refuse. We'll see in the future, but for now I refuse.
Yeah. Okay, so this one, I actually came up with this because I went to Ulta the other day to get that lash kit.
Yeah.
And I saw that they are carrying Lime Crime, and so that is on my list. The Lime Crime liquid lipsticks. I just feel like there's too much controversy around that brand, and I feel like when liquid lipsticks first came out, I mean, everyone and their mom was making liquid lipsticks, and there's so many good brands out there now that I would recommend over the Lime Crime ones. So I would love to try them because I know that she has really cool colors, and she was one of the first people to do like really weird different shades, but I just don't think I could ever buy that.
Yeah, I've never bought any Lime Crime either.
Yeah, it's too, there's too much around her that I think she kind of personalizes things instead of sticking with just being like a brand. I don't know, she gets into too much shit.
So my next one, I don't know how I feel about like
the sigh of like,
okay. So KKW contour sticks.
Girl, I should put that on my list.
So here's my thing. I really trust Allure's picks for like their favorite products of each category. And KKW contour sticks have the Allure word. So I would really love to try those because everything I love has an Allure word.
Right? Really?
Yes.
Okay, Allure, I trust you. Anything you say,
I trust them. Like a lot of the things that I like, they have the little Allure stamp next to them. So I feel like that is probably the best contour stick.
Yeah.
But I would never buy it.
Yeah.
And like, for instance, like when it first came out, you had to buy the kits. It was like almost $50 for the contour and the highlighter with the stupid brush that nobody's going to use.
Yeah. I remember that. It was like a weird spongy brush thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
and then it had this much in it.
No.
It is
and for that price.
And for that price.
No.
It was a complete ripoff. I am not here for it. I refuse to buy it.
Yeah.
And when I was looking at like the things that I was gonna put in my list yesterday, I was on the KKW website and I saw that she sells them individually now.
Okay, so the individual ones maybe.
So maybe the individual ones I would, because you can pick your specific one shade that you want, and it's $18.
Okay, see, that's better.
So
that I can deal with that.
She kind of fixed it. But like what she came out with originally, I refuse, and that kit is still on her website.
Is that the same price as a Fenty stick?
Yeah, no, the Fenty sticks are like $25 each, and then you can buy the little combo.
Yeah,
but I don't like Fenty sticks. They're dry.
Don't get them.
They're dry. But I feel like I would love those KKW ones, but I refuse.
I'm not. This is something that I saw actually on Jeffree Star's YouTube channel. It's the Lemare Foundation. It looks so beautiful.
It looks so beautiful.
It looks so pretty. But I refuse to buy it because it is $125. Like, that, I mean, you gotta have Kanye West money if that's just like your everyday foundation. And me and Patty were talking before we did this video. It's such a like catch-22 because a lot of the times these more expensive foundations are really good because they do have like more skincare benefits in there, or they just kind of wear a little bit better. But if you're doing foundation as often as like beauty people do, like if you are a makeup lover, that's too much. You're gonna blast straight through that.
Yeah.
So hard pass.
Hard pass on that one, I agree. I mean, anything Lemare.
Yeah, anything Lemare. Lemare as a company, I would love it, but I can't buy that.
Sisley primer.
Yeah.
That was gonna be on my list. But it's not, yeah. But it's not. Why is it not? Because it's not because I don't know that I want to try it that bad. Because I don't know what can be so special about it, even though people rave about it. So I don't want to try it that bad. But I also would never buy it. This is another Charlotte Tilbury product, and it's because I really want to try, like, most of her line I really want to try it, but once you see the price, you're like, never.
Steep price.
So the Filmster Bronze and Glow Contour Duo. This thing here.
I've never seen that. Okay, that the sculpt shade looks good.
Yes, the sculpt shade looks really good, and a lot of people rave about that being like the best, like seamless, like sculpting powder. The little contour duo is $68. Let's round that up to 70 because you pay tax.
Yeah,
$70 for 2 shades.
Yeah,
never. I would never. I refuse to buy that, but I would really love to try it. Like that's one of those, like, if you like gift it to me, yes, girl.
Yeah, I'll love you forever if you buy that, but
I refuse.
I don't know if I buy it myself. This is another one I saw on Jeffree Star's YouTube.
All the bougie stuff.
Because that's when you see it work on him, and you're like, that looks like magic. And then he tells you the price, and you're like, oh, no, never. Okay, so this is the La Prairie Concealer Foundation for $230. Oh. Like, and the way that it wore on him, it just, like, it looked like skin, but it was like full coverage. Like, I don't understand. Like, it was like you couldn't tell he was wearing anything, but it looked so good. And another thing too is that similar to the Stila foundation is it has on the top of it, on the lid, is the concealer. So it's like it is expensive, but I know it has like multiple products in it. But I don't know. I could never purchase that.
Yeah.
Because again, I'd probably fall in love, and then I'd have to buy that all the time.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not gonna do that.
No. I have another one, and this is actually a makeup tool. It's not like,
oh, yes, you changed it up.
I've changed it up a little bit. Smith Cosmetics brushes. I've heard a lot about those on Samantha's channel, and Raw Beauty Christie I think talks about them sometimes. And so I think they sell them on Beautylish now. So for instance, a like crease blending brush, you know, the little ones, right? $27.
Okay.
It is a little bit steep, especially if you want to purchase more than like a brush to pay that much for a like the blending brush. I know they look so good, so I would, and I'm brush obsessed. Like I love trying all the brushes, so I would love to try that one, but I refuse to buy it. I can't do it. It's very expensive, especially if you were gonna like get a few of them.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, is like, especially if you're still getting into brushes, you need like that BH Cosmetics type of like group set.
Yeah, because you need to try a lot of them.
Yeah. These are just going to be like our kind of bonus products. So mine is actually a skincare product. Well, okay, the whole brand itself, I would love to get, but I don't think I would ever purchase myself. It is specifically the Amore Pacific Vintage Single Extract Essence. And it is $145, which it's scary, but I mean, so what happened was I was working at Sephora, and we had one of the amazing brand reps came in, and she put it on my hand, and it is the most magical essence I have ever tried in my life, and it's beautiful, but I could not justify like spending that much money, especially because skincare is something that you do all the time, especially if you wear makeup every day. So I would love to have that, but I mean, I run through skincare so quick. So
fast, yeah.
Like, I don't think I could actually purchase that.
Yeah. I mean, I agree.
Yeah.
Also, like,
you have Morphe Pacific, and I was like, oh my god, it's beautiful.
And you know, like, and this is something that I actually did try because I got it in gratis at work. They're like $200 moisturizer.
Oh my god. And we got in gratis, what was that, Amore Pacific, that foundation, it's like the cushion foundation.
This one here. This is my empties bag. So I fully used it. And I loved it.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, it's not my favorite moisturizer I've ever tried.
It's not? Oh my god. For that price, it better be your all-time favorite.
Yes, for that price, it has to be the all-time favorite, and it's not.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and that was like $200, and my all-time favorite moisturizer is like $75.
Oh my god.
I know.
My
all-time
favorite moisturizer is $38. It's the Belief moisturizer.
Really?
Like, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
And sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
You know?
My all-time favorite is the C Plus Collagen by Dr. Dennis Gross.
God, that's a good one. That
So
good.
vitamin
C. That's good.
I love that one. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys one more product.
This is your bonus product.
This is my bonus product. It is a makeup product though, it's not skincare. But I do agree with your skincare pick, and like anything Lemare also.
Yes.
And Sicily, this, just throw that all in there, I would never.
No, we're good, we're good.
We're good. So, you saw it, she saw it. So, the ambient lighting palettes in general,
yes.
Anytime that they come up with the ones that have the 6 in it, it is $80. I would really want that in my collection, but I would never buy it for myself. And I would rather spend the money on like individual full sizes of them, because you get so much more in the full size than to spend $80 on the little 6 itty bitty ones that you can barely fit your brush in.
Your whole brush takes up the entire
little thing. Yeah. So, and people say, well, this is a way that you can try them all. I'm not interested. and again, it's like I would really want to try it, but I would never purchase that.
And I think too, with those specifically, they look amazing on anybody, but specifically like more mature skin, I think they look really nice on. And so if you're getting a highlight and you want it to be like bam in your face, like you are blinding people, I think that one's just too subtle anyways.
You're right.
So yeah, like I would love that in my collection in case I did more mature skin, but like that whole line is like super nice, but it's
so
really
nice,
bougie.
but it's very bougie.
It's bougie.
Yes. Okay, and that is it for this video. I am so excited we got through this.
I know, me too. And I hope that this also helps too if you guys are like looking for like presents for people for Christmas. Like there are things that I think, you know, are really good quality, like they're really amazing. Like all the products that you mentioned are really good quality, but I think that it just takes a special occasion to get those products.
Yes, and like they would never spend it on themselves.
Yeah, they would spend it on themselves. Yeah.
So you know what to get us for Christmas.
Yeah. Well, we'll put our PO box.
PO box that we don't have.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, guys. So that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed my special guest, Miss Chloe here. Make sure you check out everything that I'm going to link in the description box for her, so you can see some more of what she's doing. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps out my channel. And if you're new here and you want to subscribe, you are welcome to do it.
Yes, girl.
Hit the red button down below and join.
Hit the bell.
Hit
everything.
Everything, yes. And join my little YouTube family. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you back in the next one. Bye.
Bye.